Hey, so today's insulation day. We're doing blow-in insulation in the walls. It's called BIB, and they're also going to do blow-in in the attic. This BIB technique is a little bit better than just bats. They put up like a mesh and over the walls, and then see here, and then they make holes in it, and then they blow it in. They blow it into here. So there's a mesh put up, and then this is actually blowing into the walls. It's better. It's an R15, but even if you use an R15 bat, this is still better because it fills every cavity. Especially like some of these walls, there's a lot of plumbing, wiring. You know, it's hard to really cut the bats around it really well. They did do some bats in the ceiling. They are going to do a blow-in after it's drywalled, but there's some areas they can't access really well with the blow-in. Especially this attic is really tight because it's only a 512 pitch, so there's not, there's a lot of really tight spaces. So they do some bats here, also under the HVAC platform. Obviously, you can't really blow in there, so they'll put bats here because there's plywood up there, the plywood deck for the AC unit or for the furnace. And then here I'm having some walls done for sound because this is the laundry room here. So I have soundproof this wall and this wall. And then this is the master bedroom here. This is the family room here. So the TV is going to be on this wall, and on the other side is the master bedroom. So I wanted sound insulation put in here, and then here where the laundry room is. I'm also going to do 5/8 drywall on both sides of the wall on these sound walls. I'm going to do actually double 5/8 drywall. So they're going to have 2 layers of 5/8 drywall. That's what I'm thinking. There's a couple different ways you can do it for sound. Obviously, you can build a double wall, 2 2x4 walls with a 1-inch space between. I mean, that's the best way. But this isn't really like separate storefronts or something. We really need total sound protection. So it's a single stud wall. You can do 2 layers of 5/8 drywall because 5/8 drywall is denser than 1/2-inch drywall because it's fire rated, so it's denser. It's better soundproofing. You can do 2 layers on each. You can do 1 layer on each side too, but I'm going to do 2 layers on each side, which gives you more sound protection. Or I can do a layer of soundboard, which comes in like 4x8 panels. Soundboard on each side, and then a layer of 5/8 drywall. Either way, I'm going to see what the pricing difference is because I haven't done sound walls at this level for quite a while. I haven't had a situation where I have like a TV wall with a master bedroom on the other side or whatever. So, and plus I'm going to be living here. This is my house to live in. But even if it was a resale house in a higher end, I would still do it. This house is probably worth, I don't know, $400,000 to $500,000 range, for example. So I would do it anyway. Here's the stuff going through the pipe they're blowing in right now. I guess it's a fiber. Yeah, it's a fiberglass product. This one that they're blowing in here, it's fiberglass. Now some of these are pony walls. There's no insulation. No insulation. There's nothing on the other side to hold in this BIB. So here they just stuff in regular fiberglass insulation. I mean, I could have put something behind, but I didn't. So they're using fiberglass here. And then here's the garage wall. So here they have they have it on both sides here, and then they'll blow in these cavities here. So this wall separates the garage. So here they haven't done yet. They put the mesh on the wall, but they haven't cut the holes. And then they also put in these baffles so that I've got perforated soffit outside, the one with the holes in it, for ventilation. So then they put these, they're called baffles, and then so they'll allow the air transfer from the outside soffit up and into the insulated space. Which this will all be done after drywall. Well, actually, after everybody's done in the attic, because even after drywall, there's still the HVAC guy has to get up there. Maybe the electrician has to get up there. So they'll wait till everybody's done going in the attic, because once you blow in the attic, you don't want people walking around out there, up there and disturbing the blow-in insulation. So anyway, like I said, this is really tight. It's a tight attic because it's a 512 pitch. So yeah, so after everybody's done being in the attic, I'll have a guy come in and do the blow-in part of the insulation. But I got the bid quote. The quote that I got is for everything. So they'll get a partial payment when this is done, and then I'll get the final payment when they do the blow-in part of it. This whole job, this house is around 2,000 square feet. There's 10, 12-foot ceilings. This whole job, I think, was with this. This cost a little more than just doing bats. It also gives it a little bit. Well, they have R15 bats, but this costs more than just a regular R13. Here they generally do R13 because we do 2x4 walls here. We're pretty far south, so we don't need to do 2x6 wall. Nobody does 2x6 exterior walls here. But anyway, yeah. So with all this BIB blow-in stuff in the walls and all that, which gives you an R15. This job, I think, came to $3,600, labor, materials, and everything. So that's a pretty good deal. It includes the sound walls. I'm also soundproofing this half bath because it backs up against a bedroom here. So it includes all the soundproof and everything, all the blow-in, the whole job complete, labor, materials, everything. And this is basically a day for 3 guys, and then probably the blow-in is half a day for 2 guys, or maybe even less than a half a day when they come back to blow the attic. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of the job. Let's see if I can get a picture of here. They're doing the sound insulation. And that's how they do it. Just fills in the cavity completely. Do the upper cavity. Backs it up real nice. Much better. It closes everything. Much better than bats. This is my first time actually watching this BIB being installed. Anyway, that's the insulation. Back to work.